Who will survive? And what will be left of them? What's up, creepers? And geekers, Chris the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? Bam! So, I went to the mall today to get some shoes. And this sexy guy was still at the store. They also had Freddy and Jason. Somebody actually bought that Pinhead one. I guess to each their own, right? There's a guy making 31 flavors for a reason. But I wanted to get him next. Looks like there's going to be plenty of Freddy's and Jasons. I could have picked up more. But you know what? My wallet was saying, don't you fucking dare. And on top of that, let's just do these once a week. So I was able to pick up the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Savage World Leatherface 5.5-inch figure. And there's really not much to note about the packaging. It's just exactly the same as the last one. The back is exactly the same. Shows all the different figures. So let me open this bad boy up. We'll have a look at the figure, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, so here is Mr. Face of Leather out of his packaging. And overall, I'm really enjoying these figures. These are so great. He's got some pretty cool details here. I mean, of course, he's got his mask. It almost looks like he's got the exact same hair that Michael Myers had. He's got his apron. He's got I don't know what you would call that, a bearskin loincloth? I don't know what you would call that. He's got some chains with a meat hook around them. Pretty cool. Overall, articulation's still the same. We get the head, we got both the arms, and we have the legs. One thing I will note about the legs, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but it almost seems like the legs are a little further separated from the figure than, say, my Michael Myers was. And I don't know if that's just for this particular figure, meaning this exact one, or if that's how they are on all of them. It almost feels like these legs could get loose pretty quickly. So only time will tell on that. So hopefully I didn't get a defective figure, but either way, they're only $14.99. So, and last, he does have his waist. Leatherface does come with a couple of accessories. He comes with a mallet, which is pretty infamous from that one scene where he knocks that dude out and then slams the door shut. And of course, his iconic chainsaw-esque weapon. I am really liking how they're taking the essence of these characters. Let's put him actually into view of the camera. And giving them a true Masters of the Universe feel to them. This is how a Masters of the Universe character of this type would actually have his accessories. A lot of them have the type that just snaps on to the hand. So let's get his weapons on and see how he looks there. So here he is with the mallet, and I have to say, getting that on there was pretty tough. I mean, the ball joint that sticks onto is pretty tight, and it was a little bit to get on there, but that just means it's going to take forever for it to fall off. So I guess that is a positive. I was afraid of bending it and maybe even breaking it here. It's not brittle or anything. It is kind of a more rubbery plastic. But once you bend these things, sometimes you'll get that little white mark and it'll stay in that position for a long time. But luckily I didn't do that. I was able to get it on there no problem. And I think he looks pretty cool like this. But let's see how he looks with his proper weapon, because Saw is family. And of course, here he is with his iconic chainsaw. Overall, I'm really happy with this figure. I think between this one and the Michael Myers, this one here might be my favorite of the two. So we'll just have to see. Maybe I'll rank these no swear gamer style, and I'll put up a list. And as I get more, maybe they'll move up, maybe they'll move down, maybe they won't go anywhere, maybe I won't even make the list. Who knows? But overall, I am satisfied with this figure. Now, I do want to show one thing. When I was pulling the mallet off, my hand slipped off of the base of it and then pushed the mallet off. But it looks like it's just something as simple as just maybe sticking a drop of glue in there and putting it back on. It is keyed slightly, as you can see there. So I think a little drop of super glue will help that out, no problem. It is kind of a shame that happened. I mean, I literally just opened this thing up, but either way, it didn't cause any aesthetic issues. And yeah, that's really it, guys. Like I said, I am really enjoying these figures. These figures are so fantastic. I can't wait to get my hands on the Freddy and the Jason. And maybe I'll get around to Pinhead just to round out the collection. Just complete this series. It's probably even going to get its own playlist. Fuck it, why not? So here's a side-by-side comparison with his brother in arms, Mr. Michael Myers. And, like I said earlier, I am really enjoying these figures. I really, you know, if you're a horror fan, if you're a Masters of the Universe fan, if you're both, these things are amazing. You know, at first a lot of people scoffed at how they looked. But I think they really capture the essence of both. I don't know what you want to call them, licenses, both genres, toy, horror, whatever. Either way, I am loving these to death. I cannot wait to get the next one, but I'm going to wait until next week to pick one up. And only I will know which one it will be on the day I pick it up. So guys, go ahead and leave feedback. Let me know what you think of these down below. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback to the Creep is positive. Who do you think would win in this fight? Let me know down below. And until next time, take care, creep it real, and bye-bye.